How are you? Tara and Callie. Big Joe, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, Scott. Long time no see. Hey, Michelle. And Catherine, finally. Look who's here. Hey, Josh, what's up, buddy? So today, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on, the stress. What's up, cuz? I want to talk about the stress, what's going on. Like I said, so many people today, I know that got laid off and people crying on the phone. It's crazy. This is really crazy. But, I got to say a huge shout out to all of my AB Fitness family. They have been absolutely making me so proud. It's crazy. Pete just killed us. Yeah, everybody's coming off. Hey, Sue. Everybody's coming off their workout right now, hopping on. But a huge shout out to the AB Fitness family because you guys are just amazing. People have been coming by. They've been getting dumbbells. They've been doing the online workouts. They've been loving it. Everybody's been dying. So it's been awesome to watch and see. So huge shout out to you guys. And you guys have been so supportive. We're the ones who are supporting you. We're always asking you guys, how you doing? But the amount of texts that I got from our members asking how I was doing, how everyone was doing. Hey, Jerry. Amazing. That level. And I think right now everybody's, connecting and helping everybody. And it's awesome. Awesome to see that. Everybody's, supporting local businesses. I hear the same stories from everybody. And I'm sure most of you guys have heard this too. I'm supporting the local restaurant and to try to keep people at work. And it's just insane. So I want to know, how's everybody? Hey, Carson, what's up, bud? How's everybody doing there today? How we doing? It seems like there's a lot more stress going around today. I mean, for me, it was when I closed. That was when my huge stress was there. But how's everyone doing today? I said it yesterday. We've been doing these seminars every night in our private Facebook group. And, one of the things that we talked about was, and I mentioned, and I felt so much better after I said it. Hey, Clara Jean, how are you? Hey, Kelly. So you doing your push-ups? Proud of you. But I said this yesterday. This is going to end. It's just a matter of when. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. I have a lot of friends who owns gyms and who, they're worried. And of course, everyone's worried about what's going on. But there's an ending to this. There's an ending to it. It's just a matter of when. And just understanding that this is just temporary. It's important to remember it's just temporary. Angela, my legs are going to fall off. All of our clients are jumping in talking about how Pete killed them just now. So it's good. That's good. But this is all temporary. This is all going to end, and we're all going to get through this together. That's why I refuse to believe that your health is going to suffer during this time, and I'm going to talk about that today, why it's not going to suffer, why we're all going to come out ahead on this, and, we're going to jump on this 2 months from now, and things are going to be totally, turned around completely. So, again, like I said, a huge shout-out to the AB Fitness family. You guys have been phenomenal. Jose, where you been, bud? I'm waiting for you to hop on. That's what I'm waiting for. I know you're probably busy, though. I know with everything going on, you're probably really busy. But we're sending you the replay, so make sure you get on that. So I'm curious, hey, Frank. I'm curious, what are you guys who aren't my clients, what are you guys doing right now for your fitness? I know that's probably the last thing on your mind, but in reality, it should be the first thing on your mind. Exercise is one of those things that's going to help you alleviate the stress with everything going on right now. I don't want to spoil too much of what's going on, what I'm going to talk about today. But hey, Alexa, how are you? Long time no see. So what's everybody doing for their fitness right now? I want to hear some things. I saw some people who are lifting rocks today. And everybody's kind of being, creative with their way of getting fitness in. So I'm curious, what are some of the things that you're doing that are not clients? Just curious. I know our clients are killing it. I have no weights in the gym. It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, every time I look around the gym and I don't see nothing, I kind of hurts down here a little bit. There's, I have dumbbell racks that are empty, but it's a good thing. I'm happy that everyone's using them, and if this gets worse, so Ethan says, found a 100-pound barbell set at Walmart, so that and added weight to my backpack. So Ethan, what's hysterical is that I wanted a pair of dumbbells from my house just in case I really got locked down, and plus I have none, and I can't get them anywhere. I can't get them online. Amazon, everything is backed up. So you're lucky. I went to Walmart the other day. The only thing they had was 2.5s. So you got, if you have weights, hold on to them or sell them right now, actually. Except my members, don't sell my weights. But, hey, Brittany. Hey, Mama. Hopefully you're doing good. All right, let's see what Carson said. So Carson said right now, Seymour, come on. All right, so he said, right now I'm doing what I can with what I got, which isn't much, using random objects around the house. I've thought about spending a little for some dumbbells and a bench, but wife isn't totally on board with that. Just do it anyway. Don't worry about the wife. Where's the 120s? Pete took those, man. He got worried that I was going to get bigger than him, so he took the 120s to his house. Yeah, that's what happened. Hey, Courtney, how are you? So that's what's going on. And I know this is, like I said, a tough time. All the gym is closed, and it's so easy to put yourself on a back burner here. Larry, what's up, buddy? How you doing? My buddy Larry has a gym in the Bronx, actually. So hopefully you're doing well, bud. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy wife equals happy life. We'll sell them back to you. Hey, good job, Jerry. Good job. They're really, really creative. Really, really creative. Got some sleep last night, so I felt like Wonder Woman, ready to start working out in a couple weeks. Can't wait for you. Brittany just had a baby, everybody, so huge congratulations to her. Huge congratulations. Hey, Patricia, I saw you dying. Happy to see you on those. All right, so I believe... Hey, Maria. How you guys holding up in Howard Beach? Hopefully good. So I believe right now is the best time to focus on your goals. Right now, with everything going on. And I've told this to our members. I've talked about this in depth. Hey, Anissa, how you doing? Jamie, how are you? This is the best time right now to get your health and fitness under control. Why is it the best time right now? Because there's no distractions. I know we have stress going on in our lives. I know that. Everybody's worried about their job and this and that and the bills and all this stuff. It will pass. This is not permanent. This is not the permanent status of the world. It's all going to come by. It's all going to pass. So you have to focus on yourself right now. Focusing on yourself right now is going to be the thing that's going to take you to the next level getting out of this. If you want to come out of this ahead with everything in your life, right now is the most important time to focus on yourself. Improving your health, improving your immunity. This is the time right now to do that. The more you do that now, the better you're going to come out on top of this. So I want to remind you that this is the best time. There's no distractions. You can't go out to eat. You can't go to the movies. You can't do anything. You're stuck inside. And if you have kids, it's not easy, but you're stuck inside. So now's the perfect time to do it. It's funny because a lot of our clients are hopping on our online workout portal that we have, and you see all the kids in the background and stuff. So it's really nice. It's cool to see, and it's a perfect time to get tight-knit with your family too. I really believe that this is a really good time. How often you get a chance to get locked down with them? It's hard. When you work and own a business and you're just a busy individual, it's hard to spend time with your family. So it's the perfect time right now. So I put together 5 tips to help you endure this tough time. Okay? And I kind of covered the first one just now with what I just said, but spend time with the ones that you love. Right now, again, we have to look at the positives in our life. We can't be focusing on the negative stuff that's going on. We have to be focusing on the positive. I haven't watched the news at all today. I haven't watched the news. I'm sure someone will tell me when I'm allowed to open. So I'm not watching the news. I'm staying away from that. I always kind of did that already. But it's just like doom and gloom over and over and over. And I don't want to hear that. I want to focus on what's going to happen after this. I want to focus on today. I want to focus on how I can give more value back to our members and how I can help the community and how I can be out there and help people. I don't want to focus on what's happening right now. I don't. And maybe that's wrong of me to... Mo, what's up, bud? Hopefully you're making my weights proud. Maybe that's wrong of me to not focus on that, but I want to focus on what I can control. And the only thing that I can control is in here. And if I listen to all that and I have all that going in my ear, it's hard for me to focus on going forward. And that's the same thing that I want to remind you guys to do too. I want you guys to remember that you're in control of your own lives. You have to be able to focus. And like I said, now's the best time to focus on yourself and your health. And again, remember, the stronger your immune system is, the more you can fight these things that come up. Melody says, agreed, no news, let's make lemonade out of these lemons. I agree, 100%. Said that the other day. So you've been listening, Melody. Proud of you. So I think it's a perfect time right now to spend time with the ones that you love and really make this time count and really spend some time with them and do stuff that you normally wouldn't do with them in the house. And it's funny because I drive around, I head over to the gym. I'm kind of always going somewhere. setting up my second location. So I've been bouncing around, and there's so many people outside walking and getting out and moving, and it's nice to see that. Before all this, how many times do you see people walking in the street? Never. So people are getting out, and it's nice to see that. And I think that this should happen more often. I think that you should really focus on getting yourself healthy and focus on being active. I think that's really important. But this now is the perfect time to do that. I see whole families. You could see, like, normally kids are texting on their phone, not even listening to their parents, and it's nice to see everyone together and walking and doing things that we normally wouldn't do. So I think it's a good time to get creative. So we had some of our clients who are on this. I actually had him grab his daughter and use his daughter as a weight today for exercise. So it's good. Jamie says, you are awesome and I've always been. The positivity you exude is contagious. Thank you. Well, I hope to help everybody else on here. Because like I said, the only thing you could really focus on is yourself and what goes on between here. So you can't, like I said, I can't listen to this. That's just the way I work. I just can't. It's better if I just I just keep moving forward. It's kind of how I always done it. I think it worked out pretty well for me. So, all right. Number 2, I want everyone to begin focusing on your nutrition. Nutrition is key for everything. 70% of your results are going to come from what you eat. 70%. That's a huge number. So if you want to get healthy, look at your diet. If you want to get in better shape, look at your diet. If you want to get a six-pack, look at your diet. If you want to come off your meds, look at your diet. You have to focus on the nutrition. 70% of your results are going to come from what you eat. What's up, George? George is my buddy. He's that guy right there. George is the happiest man on earth. The happiest man on earth. He lives in Seattle. His gym is totally shut down like mine. So, George, hopefully you're doing well, buddy, and it's good to see you. Hopefully, maybe you could send me a video of you doing backflips. Dana says, next week we'll really start to hit people hard. Please don't give in to the negativity. Stay mentally healthy, too. I agree. I think this is only going to get worse before it gets better. But you can only focus on one day at a time. You can't look too far. I mean, people have said August. People have said April 1st. People have said the end of April. He said, she said doesn't solve anyone's problems. Just got to keep looking forward and realizing what you maybe have, if you're struggling right now with things in your life, maybe those things had to be fixed before this. So it's a good kind of wake-up call sometimes when these things happen, and you'll appreciate when things come back. I know so many people who come to the gym who just hate exercise. They don't want to exercise. They don't like it, but they know they have to do it. So maybe now you'll have an appreciation for going to the gym because now you can't have it. So, it's good things. One day at a time. Right, Melody? Agreed. So you got to focus on your nutrition. 70% of your results are going to come from what you eat. So you got to make sure that you eat well every day and make sure that you're focused on keeping yourself healthy. Because as we can see now, the stronger your immune system is, the better off you are. And that all is going to come from what you eat. So things that I recommend diet-wise, what you should do, I'll give you guys a couple tips with that. Make sure you download MyFitnessPal. It's a really easy app to use. And start logging in your calories every day. Just start while you're home, while you're not doing anything, while you're watching Netflix. Just download MyFitnessPal and start tracking all your calories. Start keeping track of what you're eating. It's important to do. And you get an idea of how many calories. Let's start a Spotify channel for the workouts or a book club. I like the idea of a book club, actually, Dana. I got to be honest. I really do. I like the idea of a book club. I read a lot. I don't know how many people would do that with us, but I'm down to do that. A book club sounds great right now. Definitely help everybody mentally, too. Definitely. Good book goes a long way. Definitely. Now you threw me off, Dana. So focus on downloading MyFitnessPal. Focus on tracking your calories. And one of the other things I'll tell you with your nutrition is make sure that you get, hey, Laura, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well during this time. The other thing that I would focus on, too, is making sure that you're consuming lean protein. Protein has a twofold effect when you eat it. One, your body has to heat up a little bit to burn the protein off, so you get a calorie burning effect from that. And two, protein helps keep you fuller longer. So make sure that you're consuming more protein and make sure that you're keeping track of your calories. You'd be surprised. People always tell me all the time, oh, I don't eat that much. And then when we go and we plug in everything that they eat, they find that they're eating 3,000 calories a day. So I promise you, if you start logging everything in MyFitnessPal, it'll go a long way. Dana, I'm just curious. I'm going to go back to what you said. What book have you read lately that you liked? Or anyone else, just put some books in there. We can always, make this a fun thing for everybody. I actually just read Kobe's new book. It's called Showboat. It was really interesting, actually, because Kobe Bryant, the basketball player, he had a different mentality of how he kind of did things, and the book was really interesting. I actually really liked it. So any book recommendations, please post them up for people, and I'll definitely write them down. All right, so that's my number 2. Focus on your nutrition. Number 3, get active or join an online program. Right now, the online programs are everywhere. You can go on YouTube and literally type in workout. So I definitely would recommend staying active right now, especially right now, especially with what's going on. And think outside the box. You don't have to go to the gym to get results. I mean, we literally transformed our entire program to an online platform overnight. And some people borrowed my equipment, but some people had none. And they are in pain with how effective their workout program is. So you don't need just a gym to get into shape. So focus on just staying active as much as you can. James, what's up? Joe, what's up, bud? So stay active and get on a really good online program. If you don't know which one, not sure what to do, I can bundle the nutrition and the exercise for you. Just send me a message later and we'll talk about that. But you definitely want to try to stay active. Like I said, hey, Amit, speaking about staying active, you didn't work out today, did you? Hopefully you did in the afternoon. So you want to try to stay as active as possible. It's so important to stay active. Like I said, I saw people walking outside. But if we end up not being able to go outside, do things around the house. You could run around with the kids around the house. Get creative. Have fun. Make this fun time. Like I said, you can only control what's between your ears. And if you're looking at everything as, that's it's the end of the world, that's exactly how you're going to feel. But if you look at it with an optimistic point of view, you're going to feel a lot better. Hey, Nat, how you doing? Hopefully all's well. Okay, so I want you guys to get active, join an online program, move. Let's make this time right now all about you and getting in the best shape ever right now. We got to do that. Ian, what's up, bud? Hopefully you're feeling okay during all this. I know you're probably working like crazy. Huge shout out to that guy. He helps us. He helps everybody. He's a good dude. Good dude. All right, so my 4th tip is to get plenty of rest. Rest reduces stress. The more stressed you are, the more your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a very bad hormone for your body. It can cause weight gain. So you want to try to keep stress levels low. I know right now stress levels are through the roof and super high, but you could also think about it. If you're stuck home and you're not working, you get to sleep a little bit more. Now maybe you have to get up earlier for work or whatever, but you can always go to bed or maybe take a nap during the day or do something. Now's the perfect time to rest. You're not leaving your house. This is the perfect time right now to focus on, like I said, this, yourself. Rest, focus on your nutrition, really dial it in. Now's the time. You got to take advantage of that. But the more you can rest and sleep, I wish I took this advice myself, but the more you could rest and sleep during all this, Ian says, thanks, man. You're actually the best. This is invaluable in keeping people. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for your positive vibes needed here in LA. Hopefully you're doing okay, Anna. Hopefully in LA everything's peachy. It's probably the same as here, though, I would assume. I don't really know. I know San Francisco got locked down. I don't know if LA is the same. But get plenty of rest. Again, that reduces stress. That keeps that cortisol level low. So you want to make sure that you do that. It's important to rest. Aim right now to try to get 8 hours of sleep. And trust me, you'll wake up in a better mindset. If you're stressed and you're up all the time, you're going to feel it the next day. You're going to feel more stressed. So don't do that. Never do that, like Arnold says. All right. And my last step is take it one day at a time. This whole thing right now, you just got to take it one day at a time. How do you eat an entire elephant, as the saying goes? One bite at a time. You have to take all of this one day at a time. Don't think too far down the road. Don't listen to this in your ear. One day at a time. Just really focus on just making it through today and through tomorrow and making the best that you can with this situation. Like I said, I spoke to a lot of people today. A lot of people are really stressed, losing their jobs. It's hard. I know. Believe me, I know. There's not much you could say, but the only thing, like I said, you can control yourself and realize that there's an end to this. This will end eventually. Just take it one day at a time. And I promise, at the end of this, at the end of the horizon, you're going to see a nice rainbow. This is all going to get a lot better. I promise. It's going to get better for your health, because now you're going to realize how important your health is at this point. You're going to realize how important Maybe you had some flaws in your business. I didn't have an online program. I do now. It might be a benefit for me. And there's a lot of companies out there who aren't ready to be remote completely. This is going to change things for the better. So I think that we have to look at it as a positive thing and just focus on all this going forward. But if anybody has any fitness-related questions or any other questions, just feel free to type them in there. I'll definitely answer any questions that anyone may have. Joe, what's up, bud? So Joe, I'm going to kind of tell a story really quick with him. It's a really selfless thing. That's why I want to tell it. Awesome story. Joe was approached at work to ask about, a whole bunch of people at his job want to take a layoff. And he actually volunteered to do that in order to save other people from losing their jobs. So it's so nice to see that everybody's kind of coming together during this time. So a huge shout out to you, Joe, because I think that that's awesome that you're doing that. It shows a lot about your character. I think it's great. Man. So huge shout out to you. Victoria, how are you? All the poor teachers right now, everybody's trying to learn Google Calendar, or not Google Calendar, Google Classroom. I know that a lot of teachers have been like 3-4 days with all that. So other workouts you're putting Zoom using only dumbbells. No, so that's the cool thing is that if you don't have any equipment, we could definitely help you. We had people use book bags with weights in it. We had, we showed people how to make their own dumbbells. We used gallons of water. We get really creative with everybody, but it's just a good way, again, to just stay active and try to maintain as much muscle as we can going into this next thing. But once everyone gets back to the gym, I know there's so many people that are going to go really hard when we get back. But my goal is for all of our clients, I want everyone to come back and to be a better version of themselves. We're dumping so much more effort into everybody than we ever did before, trying to give so much more value even though we can't see people in person. So, and I know that all of them are going to be so successful when they get back. Super happy for them. And like I said, I'm just blown away by the amount of how nice everybody is. And, we called everybody to ask how they were doing, and everybody's asking us how we're doing. So I think it's nice for people to care about us in this situation. I thought that was really, really, really nice. People texting me, asking me if they could pay earlier, like just really, really nice stuff. I think I'm going to have to stop by and use the equipment behind you. You're not allowed, man. Not allowed. This is my personal stuff back here. Right now, I didn't even talk about this. Right now, we're in the AB Fitness. This is the underground location. This is the headquarters. This is where everything happens. This is like the goals are over there for what's happening. Second location build out. Like everything is going on right here. This is the war zone. You guys can't really see it. The wall's like chalkboard back there, but the kids kind of took that wall over. And my dog's on this side. I think you can see him. I don't know where he is. Oh, now he's on that side. But yeah, we're in the war room right now. This is where all the magic happens. But, I'm just super... I think in this time, you have to try to be as positive as you can to people, be that ray of hope for people. I think that it's so much more important now than ever before. Help your neighbor out, be kind to people. It's so important right now. Hey, Brian, how you doing, bud? Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know where Pete is. He should be on here. He should be listening. Paulo, what's the matter? Why are you crying, buddy? See, even the dog's whining. But if anybody has any other fitness-related questions, I'll definitely answer them for you. But like I said, I think that, and I'll reiterate my 5 best tips to get through this, to endure this tough time. Tip number 1, spend time with the ones you love. Make it count right now. It's just so important to make it count. I feel like I'm closer to my daughter now than ever because, look who jumped on. Yeah, he heard me calling his name. He jumped on. But I feel like I'm closer to my daughter now than ever. I don't know. It's just weird. I just feel like a little more connected to her because we've been doing stuff outside the box. We actually have time to sit down and play games, and I think it's good. 2, focus on your nutrition. 70% of your results are going to come from what you eat. So right now is the most important time to focus on your nutrition. 3, get active. Join an online program. Do something. If you don't want to spend any money or whatever, you don't want to join a program, go on YouTube. That's it. Joe says, how can I keep strength while doing all this body weight training? Get creative, man. Like I told you, like I said earlier, people are picking up heavy rocks and doing things with that. Other people are using their kids. We showed people how to make some dumbbells earlier. You got to get creative. You got to get creative in this time. But one of the other ways to keep strength is focus on your diet. Do not go off the deep end with your diet, because right now is the easiest time. And I did a seminar yesterday on that for our members. keeping an eating schedule is really, really important too. Try to pretend that you're still going into the office and still working, and just kind of keep that same schedule with your eating. Because right now, you could easily turn around at the end of this and be so much heavier. And we don't want that to happen. You could be so much more out of shape and so much more unhealthy. We want to focus on keeping you as healthy as possible during this time. So you got to focus on your nutrition. That was to answer Joe's question. Clinton, a little late. I know, you've been missing these. Hopefully you're catching the replay because we're emailing it out to everybody. Clinton, huge shout out to that guy right there. Clinton came off all of his medications. You want to talk about the epitome of health right now? That guy right there. He took what we gave him and he lives by it. And he is the healthiest he's ever been in his entire life at a really young age. He's like 21 or like 19 or whatever. Awesome guy, and I'm so proud of you, Clinton, just how far you've come in such a short time. So proud of you. Your life has completely changed, and it's an honor to honestly watch that, honestly. Get plenty of rest right now. Like I told you, cortisol is the hormone that's going to make everything worse for you. It's going to make you more unhealthy. It's going to make you put on unwanted weight. Really keep that cortisol level low and focus on rest. Again, right now is the perfect time to do that. There's no distractions, Tomorrow's Friday night. Normally people are going out Friday night. They're going here, they're going there. You're not going to be able to do that. So now's a good time tomorrow to focus on the first thing that I said was spend time with your loved ones and then get some more rest. Go to bed earlier. Clinton says, thanks. Couldn't have done it without you guys. You're the man. The man. Clinton's the man. Awesome. So proud of you. Get plenty of rest. Reduce that strength. Keep those cortisol levels low. And like I said, the fifth one. Remember this, it's so important. Take this one day at a time. Don't think too far ahead. Really don't. Trust me, don't. Don't. I could get crazy. If I start doing that, forget it, I'd get crazy. And don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, just focus on what's in front of you every day. All right, anybody got any questions? That was my lesson for today, but I'm definitely here to hop on and I can interact with you guys. Luke, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully all's well. Great to hear positive motivation with all this chaos. Evelyn, how you doing? How's your foot? Hopefully you're doing good. I know right now, if I remember correctly, you're a nurse, so I think that you're on the front lines of all this right now. So huge shout out to you. Luke, how you doing, bud? Hopefully all's well. Rob, how are you? You're still open. Rob's a physical therapist, so I believe he should still be open. He should still be allowed to operate. But anything else you guys want to know? Any other fitness-related stuff? I'm definitely here to help. I'll stay on as long as I have to. So I'm here. I told my lesson already, so my lesson's done. But I could reiterate it. I could just stand here. Maybe I could tell jokes. I'll tell a joke, actually. I'll tell a joke. You guys ready for this joke? This is before all this happened. So before all this happened, I had a gentleman come into the gym. And he told me, hey, Rob, what's up? He told me, he says, Anthony, I want to get into the best shape of my life. I want to get a lot of girls. Which machine should I use? So I pointed to the back and I said, the ATM. For those of you that may have not got that one, it was a joke. Actually, technically, you're supposed to start a presentation with a joke to make people laugh, but I guess apparently I'm ending them with jokes. So again, if anybody has any fitness-related questions, I'm here. If you want me to tell more jokes, I can too. So Clinton left. See, he gave me a like. He gave me a thumbs up. He liked that. Someone else did too. I didn't see who that was, but yeah, I see. Some people like my jokes. Joe liked it. Hey, Gandolfo, my cousin laughed. Gandolfo, how you guys doing? You guys doing well? Are you still working? Okay, so start a joke club instead. I like the book club. I really like the book club idea. I really do. I really like the book club. Paul wants me to tell one more joke. I wish I had a picture of Pete. I would flash his face. That would be a really funny one. I don't though. I don't have a picture of Pete here to flash his face, but that would have been a really funny joke. I make fun of Pete pretty often, actually. He's a nice guy. Pete's a really good guy, and I love Pete. He's like a brother to me. But I made fun of him all the first one. I didn't make fun of him yesterday. I forgot, so I got to find something today to give him a couple of digs. Good old Pete. I wish he was on here. I could really, rip him. Good, no home. Oh, you're not home. Use the ninja one. I know, I can't flip my phone, though. It's in my phone, that picture, the ninja picture. Jesus. One of the other things too that I should have probably talked about was making sure that you're consuming enough water right now. Hydration is the most important thing, especially with this virus going around and whatever. You want to make sure you're plenty hydrated. So make sure that you drink plenty of water. Where's mine? So I try to drink at least 2 or 3 of these a day, and I just kind of refill them. I'll definitely get into the workouts. James, I'd be excited to see you on that, man, and super excited to help you out. There's 26 people watching this right now. So if anybody else has any questions, like I said, anything else that you guys want to know, I'm here. So second location is actually coming along pretty well, believe it or not, during all this chaos. Again, I always got to look for the positive in all this stuff. So the second location, I started doing some work there because now I have time. So the sign is up, which is really cool. I got matting there, not down, there. So second location in Massapequa coming along pretty well. Like I said, like timing. I signed the lease like right before this happened, and listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just look forward. I feel like this will give me a lot of time to really put some more effort into that place, and it won't suffer. So, and I think as soon as everything comes back, it's gonna skyrocket. It's gonna be like the first one. We took off in East Meadow. It was a huge success, and I think it's gonna be the same thing in Massapequa. And just looking forward from there. Super excited. All right, what else can we talk about? Like I said, my lesson's taught already. My lesson's taught. I don't want to just sit here babbling. We are with you. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. Hey, Maria, how are you? I was just talking about Massapequa. Hopefully I will be able to see you there. Tara, Mike came by to pick up more weight. He didn't have a beer in his hand today, though, so hopefully he gave you the weight. Hopefully he gave you the weights to use. But, yeah, so just like I said, focus on yourself right now. Use this time to really, really, really focus on your health, your longevity and everything, and ways to boost the immune system. What have you been doing? All right, so I'll answer the ways to boost the immune system. 1, staying healthy. Oh, I'm glad you did, Tara. Good. 1, stay healthy. Focus on your nutrition. Drink plenty of water. Get some rest. 4 main things that I can tell you. Right there. Done. And exercise. Should say that tonight. Oh, no beers tonight yet. Thank you, Maria. I'm so glad. So glad. Nice to know that I still have some support from my Howard Beach people. Hey, how you doing, Carolina? Hopefully you're doing well. Rough day today, but you're gonna get through it. I promise. One day at a time. So Joe wants to know what I've been doing. What haven't I been doing? I feel like I've been working more now than ever. I've been at the gym at both locations. I've been, talking to people, doing what I got to do, and underground scenes here apparently. But I've been busy. I have been busy. I've been staying busy because I can't sit idle and I can't listen to this. So I just got to keep doing it. If they lock us down and we're not allowed in the street, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this. One of the clients, I think Anna, I don't know if she's still on here, but she told me that I'm probably gonna miss the human element of it. And I guess she's right. That's why I've been doing these every night. But I know it's been a long day for most, so I will let you guys get back to your families. So thank you all for staying with me on here and watching. Talk about the disadvantages of eating late and what time we should stop eating for the day. So I will answer that question, Clinton. So the answer to that is it doesn't matter. It's based on what you prefer. A lot of fitness and a lot of getting healthy is all based on what works for you. And that's different for every individual. Me personally, I don't like eating too late. I just don't like going to bed like with a full stomach, and I kind of feel like blah. So if I have to, I have to. So I usually like to stop eating around 8 o'clock. That's usually just for me. That's kind of like what I do. But everyone's different. So don't worry about, you could literally eat right before bed. As long as you're focusing on, how many calories you're eating every day. And you'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about timing. Meal timing, that's nonsense. Don't even worry about that. Johnny is watching me. Johnny was, I worked at a gym a while ago, and he was the manager. He was the guy in charge. Johnny was one of my first, I guess you want to say, role models. So, Johnny, what's up? Hopefully you're doing well right now. Johnny's a great guy, great trainer. I believe he's in the city now, but I feel like I owe a lot of my success to him, as he was very, very helpful in my upcoming young years. Took me on as a young, crazy trainer, and he's a good guy. Good guy, Johnny. hopefully you guys are doing well. Family's good too. All right, guys. So I'll let you get back to your families. Again, I'll recap everything. 5 best tips to endure all this. 1, spend time with the ones that you love. 2, focus on your nutrition. 70% of your results are going to come from what you eat. So if you want to get healthy, focus on what you're eating. 3, get active. Join an online program. Try to stay active. Don't sit idle. 4, get plenty of rest. Reduce the stress levels. Reduces cortisol, which makes you gain weight, which makes you, not good for health. And 5, take all of this one day at a time. All right, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be on here tomorrow, but I will be definitely doing something for my AB Fitness family. Love you guys. Love all of you. Super proud of my AB Fitness family. So you guys are blowing my mind every day with the amazing things that I'm seeing from you guys during this time, the sharing that's going on in our private group, the pictures of people's meals and stuff. I love it. I love it. And it's amazing to see how my community has grown from what it was to where it is now and where we're going to go in the future. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.